What it do, Niner NFL fam? Now, it just goes to show, I guess people are tired of the cheating. But when you look at the prices of these Super Bowl tickets, $2,000, 2,000 Super Bowl tickets. No. And a lot of people say, well, yeah, it's Super Bowl tickets. No, they're in New Orleans. It's popping in New Orleans. What y'all talking about? And it's Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? Mardi Gras. Come on now, man. Mardi Gras, what's that? Bourbon Street? It's popping down there. Why the tickets so low? Hold on. All right, now, last year's Super Bowl, minimum price, was $8,000. Minimum was $8,000. Okay? See, I want everybody to understand that there's a pattern here. You feel me? So if you got this year's Super Bowl and the tickets are like $2,000, $2,000. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, down there in New Orleans where it's going down. You know what I'm saying? Last year's minimum tickets were $8,000. And then it says this year's ticket prices was the lowest since the COVID-19 pandemic. You remember the COVID-19, nobody was going to no games. Nobody was going to the games. So the tickets were completely low. Hold on, let me show you. All right. It says the most expensive is, now this is from last year, is this weekend's NFC Championship game between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers with tickets averaging $2,000. Now remember, this is an NFC Championship game. This is not a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? This is just a championship game. You know what I'm saying? And then that was the most expensive, and that was a record that they broke. Know the record they broke before that? It was the previous record was 1,822 games between the Niners and the Eagles. So wait a minute. Hold on, let's go back to it. Okay, so the Chiefs, they're still in the Super Bowl. They still in the Super Bowl from last year. The minimum should be $8,000. The Chiefs are still there. What's the problem? Hold on. The Eagles, you know what I'm saying? When they was in the NFC Championship with the Niners, they broke a record. You know what I'm saying? As far as the pricing. The Eagles are there. So you got the Eagles and the Chiefs. They're still there when the records were being broke. What's the dynamic? What's the difference? The Eagles are not playing the Niners. The Chiefs are not playing the Niners. Every game the Niners played in, big games, they were breaking records, selling tickets. That's why I say you want to have the NFL want to be right. You know what I'm saying? The Niners got to be in it. The Niners got to be in it. That's why the Super Bowl is at Levi Stadium. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Super Bowl is at Levi Stadium next year. You got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, look, and they doing everything to sell their tickets. You got to understand. They got Mahomes, the referees, Taylor Swift, the Swifties. They down in New Orleans. I mean, they brought out Kendrick Lamar. Everybody's saying this is a Kendrick Lamar concert. They just happen to be playing a football game. That's the thing. And then you go look on Twitter. It's hashtag boycott Super Bowl. See, the NFL, you're doing this to yourself. You're doing this to yourself. The lies, the cheating, all the cheating for this cat. You feel me? And you want him to it's about money. Now we see when it comes to money, one more time, you got Mahomes and Taylor Swift. Why the minimum ticket supposed to be 8, 9, 10? It's the Super Bowl. What are you talking about? You know you can't get no tickets to no Super Bowl. All of a sudden, these are the low. Look at that. They still got tickets they trying to sell right now. They're trying to sell right now. Ain't nobody finna buy them tickets. They lucky people even go. You know what I'm saying? Only way they would sell them type of tickets is if the Saints was actually playing down there in their own place. See, it's sad. And I don't bring this out to boost up the Niners, even though I'm a Niner. But it goes to show that when the Niners have big games, the NFL, you're going to make money. Because it's all about money, remember? That's why you brought Taylor Swift in. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose. That's why they brought Taylor Swift in. It's all about money. The money so they can mess over other teams, so they can win, so they can see her on the field. During this Super Bowl, how many times they gonna flash to her? How many times? You know what I'm saying? I seen a thing, they had a drinking game. They said every time the camera flashes to Taylor Swift, take a drink. The dude said, "You crazy, you'll get alcohol poisoning." You'll get alcohol poisoning. So, like I said, this is the proof. You feel me? So, like I said, hey, because we already know what's going on. Niners travel. You know what I'm saying? And the NFL knows where the money is. You know what I'm saying? And so when I showed you the other games, like I said, those were NFC champions. Those weren't even Super Bowl. Our NFC championship game was just as much as the Super Bowl. You got to be kidding me, man. You got to remember, it's inflation. Last year is lower. This was supposed to be, it goes higher every year, so it's supposed to be higher this year. This is ridiculous. And then the highest one is like $4,000. So let me know what y'all think. Leave it in the comments. Peace. I'm out of here.